So there are a couple of things we can do, but one is we can start shutting down the appropriations. We can dig in, and in the end, however we bring this pressure together, the decision will be made by the will of the American people, and that might be in the next election, but as the pressure builds, members of Congress react to the support they get.
Okay, but you know, I guess what I'm asking for is in terms of a plan. I mean, are you going to put forth something that says we, the House Republicans, believe that this program should be cut, this agency should be cut, these are the spending cuts that we would outline in order to offset the increase in the debt ceiling? We believe that there need to be cuts, and these are what they would be. Are you going to do that?
You know, Martha, we're going to get together this weekend, and we're going to crunch all of that out. So I don't want to presume that there's a consensus there that I might adhere to, and I want to do that with my colleagues. But we need to lay down the broad, bright line that, for me, it's this. I want to see, when does this budget balance? We must have cuts to go along with any debt ceiling increase. They must be substantial. There must be a line that says here's when the budget gets to balance.
But you need to, don't you believe, I mean, you need to sell that idea to the American people with specifics and with a plan and say, we're the House GOP, here's what we would do, here's the programs that we would cut in order to reach parity over the next 5 years. You know, we may never get this, but we want the American people to understand what we stand for. Is that something we can expect?
Well, Martha, I take your point that we need to sell it with specifics, but you also understand that as soon as the specific is put out there, it's attacked by the spending piranhas on the other side. We have to first nail down the concept. And I'd add another concept to this. A balanced budget amendment passed out of the House and the Senate and sent to the states for ratification. We've got to get this under control. Most conservatives believe that we have to come to a point where we stand and fight. I hope this is the time, because it gives us an opportunity to say back to the president, what are your spending priorities? Will you pay our active duty military first with the money you have? There is no such thing as default under this definition. And will you pay Social Security? Will you pay Medicare? Or will you use it as a political tool to try to get the House Republicans to cave? That's what's really we're facing.